everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. As you may or may not know, we got the Batman Returns announcement. Like I told you guys, it was coming right after I streamed on Wednesday when we talked about the Batman stuff. I said, well, the only other Batman figure that we've seen teased was the Batman Return. So that's most likely next. And here we are. So you peasants got to start listening to me a little bit more because I'm on a roll, guys. So Nefty is supposed to be showing up. I'm going to see if this peasant even read my message. Of course, he didn't. Let's see if he decides to pick up his phone. He was the one talking about I'm backstage, and now he's nowhere to be found. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, guys, very exciting announcement, very interesting announcement. And Bob pointed something out that I hadn't really picked up on, and we're gonna get right into it. Let's wait for a few of you guys to come in. There's 4 of you guys in here, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. Also, let me pull this up. I have to fix this. Let's see. There we go. All right, we're back in business, guys. We're back in business. So let me pull this up quickly. That's not it. This is it. Okay. All right, so we got 2 SKUs of it, guys, of Batman Returns. Let me pull this up. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so let's say hello to you guys real quickly. The 8 of you guys, don't forget to hit that like button as well. We got our Ernesto in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Where is 11 on the dot? Konnichiwa. Welcome. We got Joker J in the house. Welcome, my friend. Better yet, where's Batgirl? Yes, we're supposed to be getting the announcements at some point today for the Batman and the Wonder Woman and the Batman, I believe. We definitely RSVP'd. I thought it was today that they were coming out. I guess not. Let me pull it up. Let's see what it says, just so we don't miss out on anything, guys. I don't want to be blamed for your not collecting skills. It says, oh no, it doesn't say anything on the Batman. And then Batgirl purple. Let's see if it also coming soon. Doesn't say anything about what time. So I guess we're just going to have to wait. I think William knew the time for whatever reason, but I don't know. William, if you're around, let us know what time she's supposed to, or are they supposed to be coming? Because it doesn't say anything on the actual sideshow stuff. Let's see who else is in here. We got the Collector 6. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Albert in the house. Welcome. Says, I'm here for the inner jazzing segment of the stream. Unbelievable. I do have some action, but I'm going to save that for Saturday, guys. So I'm not going to get into jazzing stuff or in-art stuff today. We'll do that tomorrow. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Big Rib. Long time. Welcome. Nice to see you. Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Let's see. We got Bo. We got Paul in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here as well. All right, guys. So let's get started. If anybody sees Nefty, tell him stop being a peasant. Of course, still hasn't even read the message. Unbelievable. always poking at, I'm backstage, let's stream, and now he's MIA. Unbelievable, unreal. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's get started without the peasant. So as you can see, guys, it's an MMS release, just like the 89 Batman, right? So they're going backwards. I remember that somebody came on my stream one time and said, why would Hot Toys make a diecast Grievous for the movie and then go backwards in plastic for the Clone Wars? Because clearly that's what they do. We've got a DX for the 89. We got a DX for the Batman Returns, because I have 2 double packs for that DX. And now we got an MMS 89, and now we got an MMS 92. So one thing that I find interesting, as you can see, it says Batman Deluxe version. They're not calling it Batman Returns, which is kind of weird. Again, it's a celebration release, but still doesn't matter. It's still Batman Returns. Here it is on the small lettering, but on the actual, title of it, it doesn't say anything about Returns, which again, we know this is Returns, so it's not like it's weird, but it's weird that they didn't label it Returns on the title of the figure. We got Michael, welcome. It'll be probably 1 p.m. today for Batgirl. Expect. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for too. That text message. So it looks like Batgirl is coming first, from what you guys are saying, and then and I tell you this, that makes a lot of sense, because I feel like they're expecting, or they're not expecting, many sales of this figure. But again, it's limited, so it should sell out, just like I keep saying. But we'll see what happens, because again, specifically Batgirl, I loved the figure when she came out. I thought she was great, right? Now seeing the gaps in the thighs and stuff, again, I already knew this, I already had her. But the fact that they didn't bother updating anything about it, again, it's a repaint, it's a quick money maker for them, right? That's why they're limiting. That's why. So I told you guys, this is the new game. Anytime they can limit a figure to any amount, people are going to want it. Some may take longer than others to sell, but they will all sell out, right? So that's what's happening. Is just, how interesting are people going to find this? And not only that, how many of them are willing to spend what this is going to be worth for that figure? You know what I mean? That Batgirl, has anybody been like, oh my God, I want that purple Batgirl? Nobody ever, right? So that's what I'm saying. Is it going to be worth whatever they plan on charging? Because remember, anything limited goes up in value. If that Batgirl was $260 or $240, let's say she was $240, which I don't think she was, but let's say she was, right? $240, without tax or shipping. That's just $240 retail. Now, a limited repaint, it's not going to be $240. It's not going to be $260. It's not going to be $280. Most likely, again, depending on the type of figure, it'll vary in price. But this is literally just strictly a repaint. How much more are they going to increase the price for this specific Batgirl? Again, any other figure is a different story. This is a female. This is a female that nobody really cared for. She was sitting on Sideshow from the time she was released till very, very recently. It took her a while to sell out. Again, are people really looking for this? We're going to find out. We're going to find out very soon. Mitchell, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hot Toys, give us the Jungle Predator tomorrow. Yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming. It's just, it's just a matter of time till the announcement, but it's coming. Bat symbol logo is Batman Returns logo. No. Right. What I'm saying is that they didn't name it on here. You know what I mean? Like, why does it say Batman Returns? That's what I mean. Maybe he did not return. This guy. Unbelievable. If I wanted a paperback, I prefer. Yeah, that's what I mean. So how popular is this figure going to be? That's what I want to see. I want to see how quickly she goes and how much she's going to be. So here we have Michael Keaton, guys. So this is updated. This head sculpt is 100% updated. Like I said, I have two of the original DX double packs. I could tell you the eyes alone on here are very bright blue, right? You can see the blue in them very, very nicely. This is the deluxe version exclusive, right? So there are two SKUs, regular. You don't get a head sculpt. You don't get the torn cowl. And so this is them showing you next to the Batmobile, right? Obviously, this is not the Jazzing Batmobile in these pictures. They would never ruin their photo shoot that way. Again, very classy figure. Here is a close-up of the head sculpt. Look at this beauty. Look at the eye. Look at the blue eyes. Looks gorgeous. Look at the hair. The hair is, yeah, it is what it is. What are you going to do about the hair, right? But look at the paint application. Looks beautiful. Way better than the original one. And the original one looks very, very good. And then obviously the rolling eyes, as you can see, he's looking. And I think that alone will change how how you could pose the figure. Because the original one obviously didn't have the rolling eyes. This one does now. So it'll be that much better when it comes to articulation. This is one of my favorite things of this figure, this cape. I don't remember if the original one came with this style of cape at all. I don't remember that at all. And if they did, I don't remember ever using it or pulling it out. But if this is the very first time this came with it, then I'm excited for this just to take pictures with it. It looks incredible. It looks really, really nice. And the detail on it looks like an actual bat, which I love. Detailed wingsuit. So here is one of the base. This is the tip of the base, a gargoyle style base that they're giving us, right? Another very plain picture. As you can see, they're not showing you much articulation for the figure at all. A barely a 90-degree angle at the elbows. And here they're showing you just him completely standing up with that crappy cape anyway. Here it is again. Very minimal anything for the figure, because again, it's not, look at this. Very, very minimal movement, which it's expected from the suit, right? But there's nothing that was updated too much. Look at that. This is the one style of base, because remember it came with two styles. So here is the gargoyle style base with him with the wings on. Look how beautiful that looks. And here's another image of that. Look at that. Remember, guys, that the base is actually kind of short. This is like they're giving you the look of the entire thing, right? The entire rooftop, which you're not going to get. You only get like a very, very small piece on each side to give you that look. Here's another shot next to the Batmobile. Again, look, very, very little articulation, just not much of anything at all going on, which again, it's expected. We shouldn't be expecting much from these rubber suits. Rolling eyes also in the cowl now, in the head of the cowl, to give it a sexier look to the figure, give it a better pose to the figure, right? It looks like you get two mouthpieces right here. So this is one, and one. These two may be different ones. They look exactly the same right now, but who knows when we get them. And this is what I was getting into. So Bob pointed this out. I hadn't noticed it at all. I just went through anytime there's an announcement, I go through the images very quickly, and then I choose to share, which ones I get. I pick from the images that they share. And so I didn't even really pay attention to this, and Bob pointed out. So what I'm going to ask you guys is this. Who in here thinks, and please let me know in the chat, that this is Hot Toys either, number one, messing with Jazz Inc., right? Scaring Jazz Inc., right? Or is this their way of saying Catwoman is coming? I think that if Catwoman was coming, I think there would have been some type of tease of it already. But at the same time, No, because this is a Batman celebration time only. These few days are strictly Batman, right? Batman celebration, 85th anniversary, 85th anniversary, 85-year anniversary. So I'm not expecting anything that is not Batman. We've gotten Gold and Black Arkham Batman. We got Batgirl, right? It's a girl, but it's a Batgirl, so it's Batman related. And now we got Batman Returns. So 3 Batman figures for Batman Celebration. Am I expecting villains? No, because villains are not Batman figures. Villains are not Batman characters. So that's why right at the moment, during this time of celebration, I don't expect anything that is not Batman. Once we get out of this Batman celebration, then anything's game. But at the moment, there can't be anything that is not Batman related being announced or being teased because we are during this Batman time. So now, please let me know, guys, what you guys think. Because again, this could be Hot Toys' way of saying, hey, Catwoman's coming by teasing this cat here, right? This cat base. Why would they do that? Remember that when this figure was first announced, that was not, at least as far as I remember, I don't think that was part of the what do you call it? The package, right? I don't think that was part of the figure. If it was, then again, I completely didn't pay attention. Somebody please let me know in the chat if it was teased in the original pictures of the figure. If it was, then it was. I just don't remember. So this could be Hot Toys saying, guys, Catwoman is coming, or we're just giving you this base for the Catwoman because she's not coming. And clearly they've seen the hype around the Jazzing Catwoman that they're probably like, this is probably a good move for us if they could get, the license, the likeness permission, whatever it is that they require to make the figure. If Jazzing got it, you better believe Hot Toys can get it. Okay? I don't think there's anything exclusive for Jazz Inc. at all, period. Right? If Hot Toys can make it cheaper and make more of them, why wouldn't they get the license? It's more money for WB and for DC, right? So let me see what you guys are saying, because I want to know who really thinks Catwoman is coming. Let's see. Michael says, now since I don't own the Batman Returns 2-pack, can I take the Hot Toys head sculpt and put it on the Mars Toys Mr. W? Well, I'm assuming you can. The problem is those Mars Toys figures, I feel like they're a smaller scale than a Hot Toys figure. So even if it does fit, right, the neck adapter fits on that body, you're going to have a humongous head on a tiny body. No Hot Toys figure body is the same size or the same thickness, no diddy, as anything Mars Toys. So that might be the only issue you run into, but you could try it. Ernesto says, the hip gap is a no-no for me, but it's so that's the thing. That's the only thing that you have to, it's up to you if you're going to like it. It's up to you if it's, appealing to you. No way.
What up, killer? Sorry, I missed your message, man.
No way, man. Where? I thought you were retired. You're never around. You're always busy.
No. Give me a second. I got UPS coming in right now.
See, he's getting his Jazzing Batmobile. Unbelievable. Tease. Let me see. Shenanigans. Oh, William, it's 3. Okay, so it's 3 mouthpieces. They look exactly the same. Look at that. Open mouth and teeth. Open mouth and teeth. I don't see anything different at all from these two. So that's why I didn't know. But I guess William is saying 3, so it's 3. Nefty, welcome. How are you?
Good, man. You literally got me back coming from the gym. And I'm literally in the garage. When I got your message, it was like 14 minutes old. And I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no, it's all right. I thought you were home. We got, let's see who else. Joker J says, I think Catwoman's a possibility, but this Dio piece has nothing to do with it. Okay. You can't say Batgirl is a Batman figure. Absolutely. She is called what? Peasant. Batgirl.
Yeah.
End of conversation. Get the hell out of here, Bob, with that bullshit. Selena Kyle is Batman's girl, so when is Catwoman Day? I have no idea. Talia, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday.
So, Fabs, real quickly, you think Catwoman is coming in Penguin?
So
Because I might have missed it if you answered the question.
No, I didn't get into that yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're just here. I'm asking the chat if they think Catwoman is coming from the base.
Oh, gotcha.
Catwoman married Batman in media several times. She's more Batman than Batgirl. Catwoman married Batman in media several times. She's more Batman than That doesn't even make sense, William. Get out of here. Fab, your thinking is specious? Specious? What is specious? Hot Toys will announce Catwoman once yours has the price of. Oh,
Hot Toys making
what
moves.
Do you think?
Huh?
What do you think about that, Nefty?
Well, with that, if you follow this diorama with a penguin and a cat showing, I mean, they're flexing their muscle. But listen, regardless, this is great for the community because you're telling me you're about to have a giant like Hot Toys flex more choices for the community. You want to go this route? You want to go that route? More choices. I welcome it. Of course, Hot Toys is still the king in 1/6 figures. You understand? But if they're gonna do this, by all means, I, for example, will wind up getting both the Jazz Inc. and the Hot Toys. You understand? So I think it's great. Choices.
No, Nefty. No, Nefty. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, I really don't understand.
Listen, fast.
Every time you say you understand, I really don't.
Fast. I'm gonna be sarcastic here. I think the problem is and will become a problem when I, Nefty, start using Fab's money to buy Jazz Inc. But right now I'm using my money, and I know we always say joking around. You always mean it with your heart in the right place. That, hey, Nefty, it's your money. You can do what you want. I know. I'm just being sarcastic. But look, Fab. Seriously, we've already seen something like this with the Jokers and coming soon in vehicles with the 89 Batmans. You have two from both companies, and you cannot knock Hot Toys, and there are people that really like the Jazz Inc. And I just find that it's choice. It's like this. They don't even come up to this conversation, but third party. There's a necessity for third parties in this community.
Right.
And there's more choices. Now, you are very passionate about advising people, what is good and what is your money's worth. You're protecting that. You understand? And that has its place in the community. Because let me tell you something, all messing around, there's been things in the past that you've brought up issues on, and I've learned from it. I'm like, yo, you understand? And even if you've been listening lately, this is what I tell people. If you're a newcomer, stay away from Jazz Inc. until you can build the tolerance. You understand?
Right. But see how sad that is, that you have to build tolerance
because you know what?
thousands of dollars with a company. That shouldn't be the case.
Because I would be wrong if I were carte blanche say go for Jazz Inc. There's issues there, guys.
Correct. Absolutely. Yeah. I understand your angle, but my thing is, even saying that you have to pretty much mature in the collecting community to be able to handle the garbage that you will be getting from Jazz Inc. Because if you're not mature enough mentally, and if you value your money too much, guess what? You're not going to be happy, and that's not okay.
And getting back to what I was saying before of Fabs, right now we have, for example, the Batman 22, right? It was, what would we say? It was between Hot Toys and NR. What is the verdict? What do you think the verdict is? I mean, they're both nice. I mean, I won't say NR is out there and Hot Toys is way down there. The both nice. I only have the Hot Toys now, and I am awaiting the NR any day now.
Oh my God. Leah, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being
Hey,
here.
by the
Happy
way,
Friday.
not to give out any details, but Fabs, did you see the penguin? Whoa, my man!
I didn't watch it yet. I didn't watch it. I
Wow,
gotta watch it.
dude! Wait till you
I
see
was
it,
waiting
bro.
for Bob to give me all the details, but
No, no, look,
I guess he was farming.
I know Rudy in the chat community mentioned that he's gonna wait till all of it to drop. Makes sense so you can see it all in one shot. But dude, the
Oh, so yeah.
penguin!
I don't think
Wow.
how many episodes is it supposed to be?
I am not sure. I didn't look into it. I know it's every Sunday after the 19th episode that dropped on the 19th. Every Sunday it'll pop out. But dude, it is nice.
I gotta watch it because that's gonna set up the second movie, so you have to watch it.
And look, if you're Batman buff, oh my God, there's a lot of Easter eggs in there, bro.
Yeah. William says Batwoman is a Batman, then I guess.
Yes, Fabs.
Of
You have
course.
to be all inclusive.
Of course. Batwoman, Batgirl is a Batman, Batwoman is a Batman. Bat. The key word is bat, William. Bat. Batman, Batwoman, Batgirl,
Fabs,
Bat. It's a Batman.
I mentioned to you a while back when we were talking about the 85th anniversary. Is it just going to be Batman figures,
Yes.
or can that include
Again,
villains?
No, again, that's my point. It's a Batman celebration. We're celebrating Batman. That's what we're getting. A gold and black Batman. That's where we're getting Batman Returns. That's where we're getting Batgirl. They're Batman characters. Villains come from the Batman world. They're not. If there was a Bat Penguin, guess what? He would be coming. If there was a Bat Joker, guess what? He would be coming. If there was a Bat Catwoman, guess what? She would be coming. That's the point that you guys don't understand. This is a Batman celebration. Any villains will come out after the celebration is over. That's what you guys don't understand.
Gotcha.
Peasants. Tuli, my friend, welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you for being here, my friend. Guys, hit that like button. There's 27 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Sean in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. I feel like Hot Toys just added that cat head dial too. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember seeing that in the original announcement of the Batman Returns figure at all. I don't remember that. Right? It was always that gargoyle looking base. It was always that one picture. So that's what I'm saying. Did they add that just to mess with Jazz Inc? Are they hinting at the fact that this is coming, or is it just, just for the hell of it? That's where I want to know what you guys, because I'm not going to tell you guys what I think yet. But I want to get your opinion first.
My opinion on the matter is absolutely Hot Toys is messing around. And this is great for the community because it keeps you on your toes. Oh, am I going here? Am I going there? Some people will just answer the question by saying, I'm getting both. Some people can't get both. So it's like, who, left or right?
Do you know the price for the Jazz Inc. Catwoman yet?
I know in the stream yesterday there were something around the $300, but I don't think that the deluxe pricing was said. Maybe it was mentioned because it was a long stream, but there's 5 SKUs as he mentioned, so it got lost in the explanation of the 5 SKU. But you would imagine that if the base is somewhere in the 3, the deluxe is going to be up there, and especially if you're going to go the route of obtaining both deluxe, right, battle damage and normal,
we have Mark Palmer. Welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you for being here. I think Max Shrek's cat base diorama will look great with Jazz Inc. Catwoman.
Yeah.
Let's see who else is in here. Batman Who Laughs is a villain. Okay, so there you go. Batman Who Laughs will most likely not come because he's a villain. Okay, period. But the fact that it's Batman, with my logic, he should be announced because it's Batman in the title and we're celebrating Batman, right? He's a villain, absolutely, but he's a Batman name. So there you go. But that character has nothing to do with any of what we're talking about. And the fact that it's a villain, he ain't coming. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You guys don't understand, peasant. You aren't a fan. You don't even speak English, okay? What are you talking about? Joker J says, speaking of bats, you ever get to see that zombie?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
amazing.
They did another one. They did a Boston Red Sox one now.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy because they use the Yankee thing. I guess it's third party, so it's not licensed. Doesn't matter. But it
There
looks
you
good.
go. See, the original had nothing on the corner. There you go. I thought so. I'm telling you. This is new. They just added this again. Is it just a mess with Jazz Inc., or is it teasing something? You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna find out soon enough.
Well, why are you smiling?
So everyone is a bat except Robin. Exactly. Robin is not coming. Robin is not coming. He has nothing to do with Batman. He's not a Batman. You know.
Now, how long is this gonna last?
Ooh, it's a teaser. I don't know what the dates are. If somebody knows what the dates were, because Sideshow posted what days the celebration was going to be, and I didn't pay attention. But I think I want to say it's something like three to 5 days or something like that. Okay. So again, I'm not sure, but if somebody knows in the chat, please let me know. Tully says it's a teaser for Catwoman. Use your brains. Oh my god, but that not necessarily, Tully, because remember, Hot Toys has teased things in the past that never came to fruition. So you can't really say that. I will not say that, and I'm like, yeah, they are. I will not say that right now. I'll get into my thoughts in a second. We got Chris. How are you, my friend? Welcome. What's up, Fab? Great announcement by Hot Toys, and we might get a Catwoman. We will see. We will see. Robin's and Nightwing. Yeah, there's I don't think they're coming. Well, the Nightwing, let me tell you something. The Nightwing, if they decided to announce it now, I would be completely shocked because he has nothing to do with this, right? He has nothing to do with this. But let me tell you this. Right after the celebration time frame, right? The fact that they brought back this Arkham Batman, gold and black or whatever they called it. They could announce that Nightwing right after that celebration time frame is over. Boom, Nightwing. Why? Because it belongs, right? It makes sense, right? This Batman's coming now. Boom, from Arkham. Why not finally release this Nightwing that everybody's been waiting for? So Toys came out with their Nightwing. They're already up to their 2.0 Nightwing, and Hot Toys hasn't even released theirs. Which again, I think it's coming 100%. I don't think they're going to stop. The fact that they just went backwards now for Arkham, Batman Beyond, that says it all. They're not done with those figures. They're clearly not done with the line. Remember that bulky, the EX Batman suit, the XE suit Batman just came out last year. Another great figure. So they're not done with the line by any means. They're just, the fact that they just brought that back is a huge sign for me. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. You make me angry, peasant. I'm from New York.
Forget about it.
He said, I'm from New York. Patrick, welcome, my friend. He says, afternoon, guys. Looks like the fight is just like the previous Joker.
That's what I said. This is good for the community, bro. Choices,
Patrick,
drama.
Patrick, don't start drama, okay?
Drama's good. Drama's good.
Patrick, no. Patrick. What's the difference between the other 89 bats that's on the wait list and the collector's edition bats from this SKU? Are they the same? Well, 89 bats is 89 bats. Okay. Yeah. And this SKU is Batman Returns.
Yes, part 2.
So, right. So this is Batman 2, Thule. Do you collect, peasant? The Boston Red Sox, I believe they made a figure of Asmus. They teased it yesterday or the day before. So they have a Yankee, and they have a Boston Red Sox. I think that they named it what the hell was the guy's name? Oh, I forget the guy's name, but it has a Spanish last name too, just like Rodriguez. They made another one.
Big Papi?
I think it is him. I think it might be him. Yeah, I think it might be him. Yeah, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, if there ever was Red Zombie, I think it is him.
Manny Ramirez. Okay,
I think actually no, it's not Manny. It's not Manny because Manny is an outfielder. It's not Manny. It's somebody else. I think it's a pitcher, if I'm not mistaken. I just remember who Manny Ramirez. Manny Ramirez had the braid.
Pedro Martinez.
It could
was
be
a pitcher for
it could be Pedro. It could be Pedro. I just don't remember. I looked at it real quick. I'm not buying it anyway, so I was like, I don't really care for this, but I did see the Red Sox uniform on it.
Hey, and for my Boston Red Sox fans, see you next year, boys.
Oh my God. Albert says it's a tease, just like the Layla tease. There you go. See? See?
The Layla.
See? He knows. He's paying attention. He's paying attention. Oh, Mike's a Red Sox fan. Well, this is from Nefty, Michael. Hold on.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
We love our Red Sox fans up here. Fabs, is Ash Chase in the panel?
No, he's not in the chat.
Because he's always asking about his Deadpools.
Nightwing becomes Batman when Batman went to Cancun and drink margaritas. Oh my God. I sent you a message about a Hong Kong seller, $300 black and gold ships today. What?
Whoa.
Save me one. Get me one, William. Don't be selfish. William, save me one. Come on, man. William, save me one. Oh my God. William, save him for me. Get it for me, William, please. Get me one of each. Let's see. Collectors is not deluxe if Thule's talking about 89, not 92. Right. So the 89 was how many SKUs? If you remember? Do you remember? Does anybody remember? I don't remember how many SKUs in it. I thought the 89 was only one SKU, right? And then this one comes with also the regular and the deluxe. I don't remember the 89 being a deluxe by any means. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. Ramirez. Yep, that's the last name. Again, Boston who? This guy. Thanks for clearing that up for us, for us non-collectors. We got Peasant Rudy. Welcome, my friend.
Rudy!
See how he's able to appear in the chat, but when it comes to streaming, he's like, "Oh, I'm so busy. I don't have time for this. All I do is collect." But he's in every single chat, in every single stream, in every single channel. Unbelievable. By the way, not sure if it came up already, but Back Row is going up today at 11 p.m. Oh, okay. So that'll be 1 p.m. for us. No, 2 p.m. No, 1 p.m. Yeah. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Batcat is Jerry, welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Jerry Fabs only knows soccer. He doesn't know American sports. What Tommy? Butthole. I played football. Okay, I played American football. I was playing D tackle. I played guard. I played nose guard. I played defensive end. I was the punter. Okay, don't speak. Don't lie publicly about me, okay? Don't lie, peasant. Backhead is coming. Let's see. It's 2 SKUs. Oh, so 89 was 2 SKUs also. See, I don't even remember that. That's horrible. That only came out last month? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hit that. Yes, guys, there's 34 of you guys, and hit that like button, please, if you haven't yet.
In fact, we've been quiet in the Star Wars drop front, right? The last one was Chewie.
Thank God, because remember that we still got all those announcements coming. We got what's his name? Moff Gideon 2.0. We got we got all those guys still coming. And don't forget, guys. Also, real quickly, before I forget, real quickly, I have to point out something before people get all crazy, man. Where is it? Let's see. Come on, man. Here we go. Oh no, it's not here. Oh, I don't have it. All right, never mind, guys. I gotta find it. So what I was gonna bring up was the that dark side, join the dark side thing that they just posted
Oh
in
yeah, 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 yeah.
Japan. So remember that we're still missing the remaining Inquisitors, guys. So we got the fifth brother and the third sister and whatever it is, the other two, and then also don't forget that there's a possibility that we may get a second Dooku from from that dark side thing. Is it 100%? No, but we're definitely getting the Inquisitors that are remaining, right? The two, the Asian guy and then the girl. And then like I said, there's a possibility that we may get another Dooku. They know what Dookus are going for. They could easily just reissue one, for whatever. They can put it on whatever movie or, you can't even name it a 2.0 because it wouldn't be a 2.0, but it could be, from another movie or a different brand or whatever they got to do to release it. So that's what that's about for those who didn't know. Just because one plays a sport does not mean that. That is true. That is very true. That is very true. Nefty, did you see Catwoman pics?
The Jazz Inc. one, yeah, I saw them. They look nice. They look good.
Proclaim it fast. Proclaim Dooku. Yeah, he needs a Dooku, guys. There you go. Episode 3 Dooku. That's what I'm saying. So there's a possibility that there's another Dooku coming. The 675th brother, the second. Exactly. That's what they're coming. That's what they're coming out with. So here's my take on the Catwoman base, guys. Okay. So here we are. Can somebody tell me? Okay. Can somebody tell me out there? And you too, Nefty.
Yeah.
Can somebody tell me? Has there been a figure that has been teased or made by another company, whether it's third party or somebody else licensed, that Hot Toys had never made before? And suddenly they decide to make it. Has that ever happened? For those who have been around long enough, has that, especially Rudy, I could count on Rudy for this. Because the reason I'm asking this is for this reason. Jazz Inc. made the Vulture figure years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Unlicensed. That was when they were illegal. He made that Vulture figure many, many years ago, even before Hot Toys was at the level they're at now. Okay? Hot Toys never bothered with that figure. Okay? They never bothered with it from that long ago. Okay? Toys Era comes out with the Vulture figure. Remember, third party.
Yeah.
And then that other Eternal company comes out with their Vulture figure.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, during that battle was when Hot Toys got into that Vulture hype, right? That's when we saw the tease from Hot Toys. We had seen the Vulture be teased by Hot Toys years prior in a display. Just never happened. It never went into production for whatever reason. And then it was teased again recently, the past couple of years, that it was coming, right? When the Toys Era and the Eternal Vultures were coming out, that's when Hot Toys said, we're getting in this game. Still nothing to date. So does that mean it's not coming anymore? It's 100% still coming. I'm assuming they have to wait for now something for that release to make sense, right? Why would Hot Toys do that at that level of Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys had no business getting involved in that, Vulture battle, because for what? I believe that they got involved in that battle to stop sales from these two companies, from them getting sales, because they assume that people will stop from spending their money on a third party when they know Hot Toys will make their figure. And they know that they'll get quality. They'll know that they'll get a better product all around. They know what they're in for with a Hot Toys figure. They know they have nothing to worry about with a Hot Toys figure, right? A third-party figure, it's a little different. You know there's something you got to worry about. That's why it's a third party, right? Even though, and I'm not saying that there aren't third parties that are great figures, because there are. Look at So-So Toys.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not what I'm saying. But you know that you're not getting the same quality as a Hot Toys that you will be getting for a third party. That's a fact. Doesn't matter what it is that you're getting. You're not getting Hot Toys quality for any third party anything. Right?
And let me just add something to that fact, what you're saying. People are definitely influenced by that. When you see it in social media all the time, when they see a hint that Hot Toys is going to be making that product, you'll hear them in social media saying, "Oh, I'm going to hold off to Hot Toys."
Exactly.
Absolutely. Like you said, everybody recognizes the quality of Hot Toys.
Absolutely. And that's where I was headed. And that's why I said what I said, because it's a common theme in the community. When something new is teased by Hot Toys that somebody else is making or was planning on making or is already shipping, people will hold off on spending their money. Again, not a lot of collectors can buy everything, right? And if you know that you're spending, $250 on a third party and the Hot Toys is $350, you'll hold off, save that $100 extra and buy that Hot Toys figure. 100%. And they know that. So why do they tease this Catwoman base? Again, to me, it's to bust balls, because they know Jazz Inc. is creating this huge hype around this Catwoman. They see the hype, and that's where they're like, let's mess with them right now, right? Yep. Does this mean the figure is coming? Absolutely not. This tease does not mean that at all. This does not solidify that the Catwoman is coming by any means whatsoever. They could do this just to mess with Jazz Inc., right? They could do it to mess with us, to make us think and believe that there's a possibility, right? What I'm thinking is this. There was a figure recently, and I can't remember which figure it was.
Well, there was the situation with the Batmobile 2022 that the Hot Toys flexed that they had images, and that car never came to light.
That's another one. Well, so that's a different story, and I'm going to tell you why. That vehicle will 100% be made, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, other parts.
There are 3 movies coming. Okay. So that vehicle is not obsolete in the first movie. There will be an updated version of that vehicle in the second movie. And I think that's when they're going to decide to release theirs. Because I can tell you, most likely, I mean, they can, but I can tell you, Jazz Inc. will not sit there making another 22. Again, can they? Absolutely. Most likely, will they? I wouldn't think so. A lot of people didn't like the 22. A lot of people complained about the 22. Not mold issues, but pieces were not up to par, right? So would they go and make a second run? Who would buy that? If Hot Toys makes it, everybody's going for Hot Toys.
Price will be better.
So that's why I'm like, I don't think they would. But again, can they? Absolutely. Let me see. Jerry says, how many Batman Returns are you getting, Fab? Just one. I have, like I mentioned 3 times already, I have 2 of the 2 double packs of the original DXs. So I have all 3 looks. I have him with the original look, him with the head sculpt and the rip cow, and then him in the tuxedo. That's why I had to get 2 double packs to be able to pull all 3 looks. And I have a completely brand new, tux body without the head sculpt in the box of the second set, because obviously I don't need 2 tuxes. I can obviously use it for another custom, but I just left it alone. I don't need 2 of these because, again, for that reason, but I only need 1 just to display that head sculpt again because it's beautiful on it. And what I can do is actually use that head sculpt for my second that I just mentioned, my second Tux body that's in the box, put that on there. And again, it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be slightly bigger, the head sculpt, than the original one. So I don't know how good that's going to look, but I could do that also.
Fabs, you might have discussed this already, but did you talk about the differences between this Batman Begins and the original that you own? Because I'm curious to know what the differences are.
What do you mean? What's that? Well, this is Batman Returns, not Begins.
I'm sorry, Batman Returns, and there's an original Batman Returns, right?
Right. There was a single pack. There was a single version and a double pack.
My question is, figure wise, is there a difference between the?
I don't think so.
Except from being older,
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I can tell you, it comes with this, it comes with this, it comes with this, because this is how I have mine displayed with this Batarang, the automatic Batarang, right? I know it comes with this. I don't remember. I have a feeling it has this too. These things here, I don't remember much. If they did come with it, then they did. I don't remember seeing them. I don't remember ever even using them, right? I know it may come with these just to give you that grappling, hook look. But again, I don't remember. And these things,
and same height, right? No height difference.
I don't think there should be a height difference at all. It's not a 2.0. Any updates that were made will be updated. Will be updates done to the suit, obviously to the mouth plates. The accessories are exactly the same. Nothing with the body is going to be different at all. It shouldn't be. Again, and I'm going by the 89. The 89 was pretty much very, very close, besides a couple of updates to the joints. So they may do the same thing with the 92, which is an slightly updated body. Because remember that just because Hot Toys has been getting, that much better with their bodies, which they have. If you look at any clone body, right? Any single clone body that you get, especially the latest ones, the articulation is incredible on those bodies, right? Those bodies are made for that purpose, for that articulation. For the 89 Batman, last time William was on stream, he was showing the articulation on the elbows.
Yeah.
Barely any articulation. So you can sit there and go, oh, the articulation sucks. Hot Toy sucks. Their bodies suck. Absolutely not. You have to understand that there's somewhat a percentage of accuracy in those movements, right? Remember that he wasn't doing much movement in that rubber suit. Remember that he couldn't even turn. Exactly. Remember that a lot of the scenes is him going like this. You know what I mean? It's always turning like this. So, we can say, we can sit there and bash Hot Toys and say, hey, the articulation should be better by now. This 89 Batman came out 10 years ago. Why isn't this better? Why can't we get full articulation? Because you're not supposed to. Right? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to make a figure do something that in the movie it wasn't meant to do. It wasn't supposed to do. Right? Cheaper toys do that, right? You get a Marvel Legend, you get whatever it is that sells, a cheaper figure, and obviously those joints will do whatever they want. But when you're looking for something more accurate, like a Hot Toys, that's why you're going to get what you're supposed to be seeing in the movie to a certain extent, obviously. Yes, they're going to increase the articulation a tiny bit more, but it's not supposed to be, doing Spider-Man poses. Also, for those who have it will know this. The Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad Batman and Imposter Joker Batman.
Yeah.
Those two Batman figures fully rotate at the neck, right? They're not supposed to from the movies. Because remember, he doesn't really turn his neck, but with the cowl on both figures, you could turn the neck. So are they supposed to do that? No. But they made everybody love that feature on those bodies, that you were able to turn the neck and make it look decent and not just have the figure, be like this. So they do modify certain things that in the movie aren't supposed to be modified. That's what I mean. So they'll change things and tweak things to a certain extent, but they will not change the whole figure to do something or be something that it wasn't in the movie. We got Derek. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. Welcome. All right. So that's not for Catwoman. That's for Max. There you go. So that's what it looks like it was. That's what I'm saying. For those who wouldn't know this, they would assume it's Catwoman. It's it's they're messing with Jazz Inc. Blah blah blah. But obviously, as you can see, there's another reason for it. Again, the reason why I don't think it has anything to do with Catwoman is because, like I said, it's a figure that they've never made, right? And again, it doesn't mean that they can't make it. It doesn't mean that they can't get the license. No, but because they've never made it before, right? Why all of a sudden? This is a straight reuse or a straight, mold that they could make whenever they want. They clearly have made it before. So it's nothing too expensive for them when it comes to R&D and spending, more money out there. Making a suit for Catwoman, I can tell you it's nothing for them. Okay? And it'll be the best suit you'll ever have on 6 scale ever. Right? So it's not about that. It comes down to, at least what I believe is, the hype of the figure. Is it really worth it for them? Does it fit in their plans? Because remember, just because Jazz Inc. came out with a Catwoman, it doesn't mean that Hot Toys is going to throw their entire timeline of plans out the window just to go follow this Catwoman.
No, they're beating to the drum.
Right. They have to do their own thing. They got to worry about their own thing. They got to worry about their own business. Yes. Do they go out there to mess with people and take away business? Absolutely. It's part of the game. But they're not sitting there waiting for companies to release something so they can be like, oh, I want that money. Can they? Of course. Have they done it? Absolutely. But they're not sitting waiting around for people to do that. You know what I mean? So that's another thing, right? Can they make it? Of course. Will they get denied the license? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because they can make any deal with any company regarding licensing. They know that they're the best. They know that they can pull everything off. They know that the numbers are there. And guess what? Once they have that license, they get it for repaints. They get it for 2.0s. They get it for everything that comes with that character, whatever it is. So that's another reason why it's not just, oh, they're going to just jump on Catwoman. Again, can they? Absolutely. Another thing, when the Penguin, the Eternal Penguin came out, that was a huge thing. Okay, that was everybody's first Penguin. Okay, everybody's third-party Penguin. Oh, the Penguin. Everybody's getting the Penguin. Came out, the Penguin was garbage. Some people had to repaint it, and when people who repainted it, it looked beautiful.
The hat was an issue.
The hat was it. So it was crap, but everybody wanted a Penguin in their collection. And whoever wanted it didn't care what garbage they were buying, because Eternal is garbage. So what garbage they were buying, they wanted a Penguin in their collection. And guess what? They got a Penguin in their collection. So even with that, right, with another third-party company coming out with a Penguin, a big deal character that clearly everybody wanted, they didn't even bother. Have you seen a tease of a Penguin? Have you seen Hot Toys teasing anything about a Penguin? Have you seen Hot Toys mentioning anything about a Penguin? Absolutely not. Does that mean it's not coming? No. But for whatever reason, they're busy doing other shit, but it doesn't mean that it's not coming. Nefty, what do you think?
No, absolutely. It's a great tactic. Again, it brings the drama into the community. It's a business for Hot Toys. They got to protect their really got to protect their interests, because it's not like it's really being threatened by Jazz Inc. Jazz Inc. is a company that runs on its own beat drum as well. But it's good. It puts us on our toes as to if we want to go with the Hot Toys, we want to go with Jazz Inc. And then you have the collectors that can say, I'm getting both. So it's a good thing. I always welcome this, but I hope and I pray that Hot Toys comes through and does give us an actual Catwoman or Penguin. I'm one of those guys that have an Eternal Penguin, and basically that's just holding space right now.
Yeah, how garbage was that?
It's bad. It's one of those that if I have it in my hand, I squint and I tilt my head like this and I move it out of distance. It's good.
No, that's what I'm saying. And let me tell you guys something. And this is when I tell you I could tell what a company will be like just by seeing it. I have never, and most likely will never, buy anything Eternal. But the moment I saw Number one, that vulture, I was like, that's garbage. I saw that penguin, that's gonna be garbage. It was all lighting. They made the figure look incredible with all lighting, and I don't fall for that stuff. When the pictures look too good for a third party company, that's when I worry. That's when I worry, because you can't expect something that looks like a Hot Toys from a third party company. Not only that, a third party company that just came out with their first product. You can never expect. And that's my experience being around that long. That's my experience buying from companies that have never come out with one product. And I was the first one buying their product the very first time. I'm like, my God, this is trash. You know?
And getting back to that Hot Toys Jazz Inc. With Hot Toys, me hoping that they make a Catwoman and a Penguin. I welcome Jazz Inc. as well to bring up, in this case, a Penguin if he can down the future, because again, it's just a good thing. It's just choices, you know. I mean, again, we don't mention them a lot, but there are third-party company choices. There's some third-party companies that are good, some are like bad, but it's just choices for us, the collectors.
Let me pull up what William is talking about real quickly, because he makes a good point with the with the complaint he's talking about.
What complaint?
The articulation with the Yeah, so here we go. So here is the one
you talked about the way it opens up its wings.
Right. So explain, William, what it is that you dislike about this.
He mentioned that it's an awkward position for it to open up the wings. It's kind of like the hands are like this instead of being fully out.
Oh, right. Yeah. See, like here it looks like he's just like trying to make like a flex.
Yeah.
And here it's like up in the air weird. I see what he's saying. So explain, William. Harold, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. He says a big thank you to Howard announcing a Batman figure, so I don't have to worry about.
That's what I'm saying. That's always quiet.
What a peasant. What a peasant. Okay, what a peasant. Can you imagine trying to not collect? I think you got the wrong channel, Harold. Harold, wrong channel if you're trying to not collect.
And Fabs, let me just put it out there so the universe can hear it. Hot Toys, please. Aliens.
They're coming. They're coming. Danny DeVito does not his performance in Batman Returns.
He doesn't like his performance. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy third party Fab all the time. No, I do. But my point is, I don't buy third party companies that come out with their very first product. I used to do that all the time. And that's why now, at this level of my experience and being around for as long as I've been around, I know not to jump into a company that is announcing, like, for example, who made that Mr. Freeze, Nefty, if you remember?
I never bought it, but
was it Eternal too? No. Or was it
let me look it up.
Well, I forget the name of the company. That company, I'm pretty sure that was their very first product that they came out with. Okay. If not, it was their second. If not, it was the same company that made that Dr. Doom with the throne, and then they made the Dr. Doom
Perfect Dragon.
Okay, so Perfect Dragon. So there you go. I've never heard of this company, Perfect Dragon. Why the hell would I jump on Perfect Dragon? Number one, the figure looks like crap. Number two, I don't know the company from a hole in the wall. So why would I be like, this figure is going to be epic?
And
I would never.
And
so that's what I mean. I'm not saying that I'm not buying third party ever again. That's not what I said at all. What I'm saying is now I know who to go with when it comes to third party. So, for example, when Toys R Us Vulture came out and Eternal came out, I didn't know Eternal from anywhere. I think that was Eternal's first figure, okay, ever. Why would I jump on Eternal not knowing it when I know Toys R Us plenty? That's what I mean. I could have easily said, hey, let me try the product. Let me buy it. Why would I when I know Toys R Us is better? And I know that from experience because I know I own plenty of Toys R Us. That's what I mean. So I know not to jump on a company's first figure just because of the figure. Oh, I need that in my collection. I don't need it that bad. Trust me. That's my point, Michael.
And Fabs, there was also the So Toys Mr. Freeze, the one in Rogue. That head sculpt was good.
Which one?
The So Mr. Freeze, him in the Rogue.
That's a good figure. That's a good figure.
That
And it's a
was good.
decent figure. You know, it's not a crazy figure. There's not anything, oh my God, about it. But I can guarantee you, in hand, you're like, well, this is actually not bad. You know what I mean? Dragon Toys, Mr. It's Dragon Toys that even says perfect. It's perfect, Nesty. Dragon Toys first figure was Sauron, Lord of the Rings. Second figure, Doctor. There you go. So I would never have heard of any of this, right? So obviously, Lord of the Rings doesn't exist in my world. Second figure was Dr. Zero. I don't even know who that is.
Okay. You know what, Fabs?
And Mr. Freeze was the first one that came out to my eyes, and I'm like, absolutely not. So there you go. And the people who got the figure can say, oh, the figure is great. The figure is awesome. It's not up to scale. The likeness is horrible. The suit is complete garbage. It should be, powered, which I think it may be. But the scale is completely off, and people bought it because they want that Mr. Freeze in their collection. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with buying that. There's nothing wrong with having that. The problem is it'll never be as good as a Hot Toys. It'll never be up to par to a Hot Toys. It'll never be anywhere as good as the figure should be, period, if it was made by Hot Toys. That's the only problem. But there's nothing wrong with buying third party. There's nothing wrong with taking risks with third party, because at the end of the day, it's your money and you can do whatever the hell you want with it, right? What I say to me and for myself is I don't jump on every third party company or figure that comes out just because it'll fit in my collection. It'll complete a line. It'll complete a specific collection. It's not that serious for me. In the past, whatever it was, oh, this company just came out with this first figure, I need it. This company just came out with the first figure, I need it. That's how I was. And I learned over time, you can't do that because everything in the beginning is crap.
And I want to add, Fabs, too, that when it comes to third-party figures and trying to get a gauge, usually, you say to yourself, let me wait till it's out, right? So I can then see the community's reaction. And you're right. Sometimes you fall into pitfalls that somebody will have and they'll say it's great, and the figure is really not. And the issue also with third party is that if you wait till it's out and it turns out to be an ace of a figure, you're asked out of getting that figure because it's too late to obtain it,
Christian, how are you, my friend? Welcome. No, it's true. It's very true. And that's the thing. See, I didn't even know the what they had called the Mr. Freeze. You know what I mean? So I can tell you, I never kept tabs on that company, and I can tell you it's complete garbage. Again, just from experience, I don't own anything Eternal, and I can tell you it's garbage. Dragon, what is it called? Dragon what?
Dragon Toys.
Dragon Toys? Who the hell is Dragon Toys? It ain't good. And I can tell you, I don't own Dragon Toys. That's not that, and that's my point when it comes to experience. That's why I try to tell you guys, this is not going to be good because, again, you don't have to take my advice. You don't have to believe anything I say, but just know that when I said it and it happens or it becomes true, you were told. And I will always say, I told you so because I told you so.
Fabs, the question is, does Nefty own Dragon Toys?
And I believe you do.
No, I'm not.
So back to Batman, guys. As you can see, so we get an exclusive version, right? You get the head sculpt. It says newly developed head sculpt with separate rolling eyes, Batman cowl, and obviously the diorama base with the interchangeable accessories. So that is the deluxe. Obviously, a deluxe is a must for me, at least.
Yeah.
Here is the regular version, right? You get everything that you would get with your standard release. It doesn't look like you get that base though, but it doesn't show you what base you would get instead of these. So that's kind of weird. They don't even show your base. Okay. So I don't know. What do you think of that? They don't even show you your base, Nefty.
No, there's a second SKU, right? And
yeah,
is it a sideshow the second SKU? Because maybe they'll show it there.
Here it is. There it is. So see, oh, here it is a base. So you get a rectangle, you get a full regular squared base, the old school ones that take up crazy room. This is the same exact base you got with the original DX. This is the base that he came with. I know because I have 2 of them. Well, I have 3 of them, but I'm only using. I actually recently just removed them because I'm like, these things take up so much room for nothing. These were, I believe, were still lighting up. I remember the original ones, the '89 ones, lit up. I still think these lit up. I don't think they light up now. They completely stopped doing that. They stopped battering the battery mechanisms in them years ago for this style of base, just for whatever reason. Maybe they brought it back for this one. Who knows? But again, here is all you don't get is the fancy things and the fancy attachments to the base and the head sculpt. Also, guys, here's the shot with the Jazzing Batmobile. What'd you say, Nefty?
I was gonna say, Fabs, if we follow this Batman anniversary, we got an Arkham Batman, we got a Batman what is it? Returns? This one?
This is Batman Returns, yeah.
What would be the next Batman, you think? You think
well,
BVS?
Well, so here's the thing, right? So again, all Celebration Batman. It could be anything, right? It could be they could come back with a repaint of a 66 for all we know. You know what I mean? So it could be anything at this point. The thing is,
but what are the options though?
Well, so you have think about it. You got 66, right? You got Michael Keaton, 89. You got 92.
Oh, you got that already. You got
that. What's his name? You got Christian Bale.
Oh,
right.
Shit, yeah, about that.
You got Ben Affleck. You got so you got all these movies, all these projects that they could pick from. And not only that, but it's repaints that could come. You know what I mean? It's anything's game, but you're gonna get repaint. Like for example, Batman Returns was announced, was teased months ago that it was coming, or weeks ago that it was coming. Here it is now in the Celebration release, right? It's being released during this Celebration time period. But there's more Batman coming. What else is coming? It's got to be again. Christian Bale something, which I doubt because we're getting that what do you call it? That those 2 Bat Armories, right? We're getting the 2 Bat Armories. We just got that gray and blue repaint, right? So do I think it's another Christian Bale? I doubt it. Can they? Of course, they can do whatever the hell they want, whatever the hell they want. So that's the thing. I don't think so. The only next best option would be what? A Ben Affleck figure, right? And what would it be? In my opinion, it would be a repaint because we've never gotten a repaint of Ben Affleck anything. We got one for Christian Bale, right? We haven't gotten one for Michael Keaton either, right? Which clearly they're not doing, right? But the fact that they did a repaint for the Christian Bale one, why wouldn't they do one for the Ben Affleck one? You know what I mean?
A 2.0 Suicide Squad Batman.
Or a Suicide Squad Batman, but it's not going to be a 2.0. It'll be a repaint because remember, it's just something different, right? Just something different. I doubt they're going to go 2.0 for a Batman like that. You know, remember what made that Batman different was what? That mouthpiece. That was it. Because that's the only Batman that came with that mouthpiece. And I think they added it to another figure maybe later down the line, if I'm not mistaken. Or I think maybe the Imposter came with it as well.
You know what? I was alluding to the Imposter one. I was talking about the actual Imposter one. If they remake that one, the color.
Yeah, but the Imposter is not a Batman. That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's a Joker. Remember that the name is
right.
Batman Imposter Joker. You know what I mean? So it's not a Batman character. It's a Joker dressed as a Batman. So it's not. That's what I'm saying. That's what we got. The 2 Batmans and the Batgirl because they're all Batman family, right? It's Batman, right? A Robin is not a Batman. A Nightwing is not a Batman, right? A Batman Beyond is a Batman. That's what we got, the Batman Beyond, repaint. So that's what I mean. So, Nefty, just from the pictures, what would you rate this, 1 to 10?
Oh, I'm going to say a 10. It's beautiful. I love it. It brings back memories from the film. Yeah, definitely, this will be my first one obtaining, so I'm looking forward to it,
Yeah, beautiful, guys. Again, very exciting. I'm very excited for these wings. Believe it or not, this looks beautiful. Not that you can really, use them or display with them unless you have a deep case. But one thing that would be cool if somebody has them, hanging from the ceiling, flying, that would be incredible too. To have that style of look. Look at that, how sexy that looks. That looks really, really nice. I can't wait to take pictures with that. And the capes, I wish Hot Toys did something with these capes because they're so crappy. That's why he's making people like Jackson Shu, all this money per cape. They're making, obviously, Kit Chen. Shout out to Kit. We order capes from him as well because Hot Toys clearly can't make a proper cape. They don't want to bother with the cape. They feel like it's unnecessary with the cape. I feel like they think that it takes much more time and effort to make a proper cape, and I'm assuming that's the case. That's why it has to be a more custom job. But I think that's the only thing that Hot Toys needs to add to their figures to make them, the best figures overall, right? When it comes to accuracy, there are certain figures that are not 100% accurate by any means. For example, the 22 Batman, right? It's an amazing figure, but the fact that people had to go get a new cape for it that looked better, which people do all the time for other figures, right? They had to do a collar, right? The collar was different. It wasn't screen accurate, right? Things like that, right? If they decided to become 100% accurate, believe me when I tell you, nobody would come near Hot Toys. But at the end of the day, they're a toy company. And so do they really need that 100% perfect figure? Absolutely not. And they still are the best in the game. Nefty, any last thoughts before we get out of here?
No, I'm looking forward to the 26th of September. PlayStation 5 Pro goes on pre-order, $7.99, and it comes out in November. If you sleep on it in December, for Christmas, you're gonna wish you had it.
Well, I can tell you this. I'm going to try to get one. I really hope to get one. The PlayStation 6 is right around the corner too. They already talked about they're starting production on that. And so they already talked about what type of processor they're adding to it, which is supposed to be some insane processor. So worst case scenario, if I don't get a PS Pro, then I'll wait for the 6, which, it'll be obviously slightly better.
It never sells out on day one. What happens is November comes around, people say, oh, Christmas. Now they want to backtrack and get it. No. But if you're buying it that day, it's not going to be.
Well, if you pre-order it, you're pre-ordering it. You're getting your copy. Well,
but it's not like let's say one of our Q figures that you got to be there and 3 or 10 minutes later it's sold out. It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people that buy to resell. Right. But what's going to happen is around Thanksgiving, you're going to be like, oh, let me get one for the kids. Right. And now you're going to have to deal, because it comes out in November, you're going to have to deal with the guys that are
I can tell you this. I don't know if you remember when the PS5 came out and all the bots were buying them all and nobody could get their hands on one for like a year and a half.
Yep.
I can guarantee you there will be some type of different method to avoid that, because it got so bad that you could only get it at one point through Sony directly, and even Sony was having issues like getting you one.
Right now, it's Sony, and they are opening up to third parties, whether it's going to be Walmart, GameStop. At least when I checked last week, they hadn't established which of those companies is. But yeah, definitely jump in. And now, when you get it through Sony, you'll probably get it cheaper, because a Target, a Walmart,
of course,
will sell you a package, and you may not want all that
a bundle. Yep.
Yeah.
So when did you say release date was?
The 26th, and I can triple check that.
26th of what?
Of September. Release date is in November. You pre-order now, and 5 Pro pre-order is. Hold on, I'm looking in the article right now. I know it comes out in November. Oh, it was announced. Yeah, it's on the 26th. I know I read it somewhere.
Okay, yeah, no, I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
I'm looking at it right here. I'm looking at it right here. September 26th is when the pre-order goes up, and I'm looking. And I know it's the quick turnaround in November. It drops.
Okay, yeah, no, so that means they're ready to
Oh,
go.
it drops on November 21st. A couple of days later, it's Thanksgiving, and what do you say to yourself? Hey, what am I getting for Christmas? And now you're looking for it and forget about it.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. You've been warned. Make sure you get yours. Don't let the box.
$7.99
Don't let
and $30 if you want the I think the base, which doesn't come with, and $80 if you want the CD component that you attach to it. And so you're looking at a brand.
so it's so $7.99 just for the digital.
The digital and the remote control. And now if you want the stand, that's $30. And if you want the CD component, $80 separately. And that is on sale now. Right now. If you want to buy those parts, they're on sale right now.
Oh my God, it's gonna get crazy.
I have 2 PlayStation 5s, and believe it or not, and 1 Xbox in the house. And I was like day 2 retired when they went up. Bought them, bro. When November came, everybody going crazy, and I never resell this and that. I had it when that drought for 1 year had it, bro.
Well, just remember
now,
when
you want to know something? You want to know something? I rival you in the amount of games I have. You have 1,000 plus in figures, more than that, bro. Because I'm an OG, bro. I go all the way down to PlayStation 1, bro.
I had about 50 PlayStation 1 games. I had about 40 PlayStation 2 games. I had about 15 PlayStation 3 games. PlayStation 4, like
kiss the ring, bro.
PlayStation 4, it wasn't that many games. PlayStation 5, not that many games. I feel like the game world died down after PlayStation 4. The graphics got better. They came out with really cool games, but it wasn't the type of gaming that it was for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Absolutely not.
I started as a little kid with ColecoVision, Atari 2600, Intel Vision. Then I went
Famicom.
Yeah, Genesis, SNES. I still have a Rob, the robotic operating buddy. You play the gyro game. It's so cool. Yo, Atari, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones is a T.
I remember.
And his whip is like an S.
I remember. Oh, I remember. So yeah, guys, remember that. Don't forget, if you want a PlayStation Pro, it's coming up the 26th.
And the only thing that sucks about it is $7.99. In their world, there's no NRD. It's $7.99.
Correct.
That sucks.
Right, that sucks. All right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.